How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the channel. I'm Alexis Lopez TCG. Today we're going to be jumping in to the latest Pokemon release in Pitch Black. So we were able to get some Pokemon centers. We got a booster box and some booster bundles out of there. We're going to open up a booster box today on the channel for Pitch Black. Now, my son and I have really been enjoying the game lately. We've gone to the different pre-releases before. Now we're doing some more locals, playing some more meta decks, and been enjoying the Alakazam deck a lot. So there are a couple cards here that I want to add to the Alakazam deck in the Toucan. Kind of get away and get around the meta that is like the Articuno that really shuts down my Alakazam deck. My son really liked the hide and seek actual pre-release. I know there's a lot of people doing the different hide and seek cards for the meta. So we're going to try to see what hide and seek cards we can get in here. Plus, of course, for all those that you collect the actual game, we're going to see what values and what actual hits we get for value in this box as well. So we're going to be looking for some cards to add to our meta decks and do some more competitive play when it comes to the TCG. And we're hoping to get some good hits and value so we can, of course, trade those in or like sell those in order to get more stuff for the actual competitive decks. And of course, see what else we get when we open up this box today. And as always, check out our friends over at Warden Games. They're a great store over in the Oregon area. You can also buy from them directly online using the mana pool link down below. Shop directly from them and get stuff sent to you, whether it's sealed or singles in the US. Go ahead and check them out. Again, thanks so much for being our partner. All right, Pitch Black. So this is the Pokemon, first Pokemon unboxing that I do on the channel. Technically, we did do a pre-release with my son, of course, as I mentioned that. So there is like a YouTube short that I did with him as we were doing our packs. He actually did better than me at the pre-release. He went 2-1 as far as his record goes. I went 1-2. I had the Slowbro deck. Couldn't really manage to get the full like discard and get the full power out of the Slowbro. My son did get the hide and seek, and while he wasn't perfect with it, he definitely enjoyed being able to go through it a lot more as he was playing the game. So he's looking forward to seeing what more he can do with that deck. A lot of people have been talking about it. Right now he's playing, Dragapult and the Articuno decks, especially when he's playing against my Alakazam. So we're going to see what our packs come in here and what we can add to our actual decks. Of course, if you guys like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit that bell notification. We're going to go ahead and notify you of all the videos that come out every Monday, 10 a.m. on this channel. So of course, all the code cards we use them for the play online, but we're going to be going through the cards here. Now, of course, at the beginning, we're going to go a little bit slowly through the regular stuff to see what we can pull off. A lot of trainers are really good to have. Different ones coming through the set, like this one, Gwen, discards 2 Pokemon that don't have a Roblox from your hand and draw 3 cards for each card you discard this way. Discard is really good for hide and seek. Of course, you want to stuff in your in your discard in order to power up the hide and seek. So it's a good card to kind of have there. Trumbeak is actually one of the cards we're looking for. It's our evolution line for the Toucan for the Alakazam deck. Again, this card and the Toucan specifically allows us kind of get around the Articuno and battle it out so we can not get stalemated out and controlled in that conversation. Ooh, Goldeen, really great card. Also, just looking for any, as my wife would call them, cute cards. My wife would really enjoy those. She plays with us a little bit, mostly just collects like any card she thinks is adorable. So really fun. But yeah, we're gonna keep going here. Again, you're gonna see a lot of stuff. Oh, nice. Picky Peck. This is the first basic, and then we saw the stage 1, and now we need the Toucan for stage 2 for the actual Toucan cards and set for the Alakazam deck for us. Lowbro, though, this one has a really good meta deck as well, so I'm gonna see how this one fits in there. Again, I follow a lot of people that do a lot more competitive Pokemon than I do. Of course, you all know I do a lot of Magic the Gathering myself, so trying to play this game and get used to it is really good. But yeah, this is the hide and sneak, by the way, for those of you that don't know. So ability, prevent all effects of your opponent's Pokemon attacks and abilities done to this Pokemon. But different hide and sneak cards have attacks or abilities that do stuff depending on how many hide and sneak cards you have in your discard. So you need to have cards that have hide and sneak in order to pull that off and pull those synergies off. Oh, nice. We get our first, technically our first hit here in Mega Zeraora EX. Very nice. So a lot of the EX cards very playable when it comes to the Pokemon meta as well. So put those to the side. A lot of fun. Of course, not a lot of quote-unquote value for those that are just collecting. Again, I don't know all the values as I open up the packs and the cards, so you'll see that in the edit. But EXs are really good to have because there's always a lot of decks that play around the EX cards. But the meta right now is a lot of single prize, not really EX cards. So we always want to have that as the different sets come out and different stuff changes out as well. All right, so yeah, that's another one, for example, hide and sneak. So this one is if you have 6 or more Pokemon that have the hide and sneak ability in your discard pile, place 4 damage counters on each of your opponent's Pokemon. Again, that's a really nice effect, really crazy effect there. So it's really like tough to try to see you know, how much damage you can get out there, and then you get around, you know, that damage as you're fighting them out. So again, hide and sneak, very interesting. A lot of people been having fun trying to figure that out and try to get the full like meta deck for that. So oh, Dark Bell, nice. Lampent, nice. This is one of the main cards in the hide and sneak pre-release. I really like this art, by the way. Fantastic art there. Again, you're gonna see me talk a lot about the art and the different TCGs. Is one of my favorite parts of it. But yeah, we're just gonna be going through here again. As you guys will notice, I'll call out different cards and going through it. Delma is another good card for the hide and sneak. Of course, if you have 4 or more Pokemon that have hide and sneak and such ability in your discard pile, this attack does 140 more damage. So again, very good setup, especially if you're able to kind of set up some actual stuff there at the beginning with the hide and sneak. All right, but we have our Morpeko EX hit, really nice. Wheelie Draw and a Hangry Blaster. So you don't want to get this guy hangry. Does a lot of damage there, really nice. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below what have been your biggest hits for Pitch Black. Obviously, like the Darkrai are the big crazy hits in this set, and the ones that people are looking for, especially that crazy like gold one. I've never hit one of those, so that'd be really cool. Ooh, nice. We get a Toucannon. This is again our Toucannon. This is the card that we were looking for specifically for our Alakazam deck. Now, why does it really work other than the fact that it does 60 damage plus 20 more damage for each bench Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's. So it does a lot of really good damage. So you can destroy that Articuno and knock it out really fast on their end. But another one is the ability Aerial Draw. Once during your turn, you may use his ability draw a card. Again, Toucannon is really good because of the fact that it can do damage for the bench Pokemon, but also Aerial Draw is really good for the Alakazam deck, as Alakazam decks do more damage counters based on the cards in your hand. So a really good card to add there. We're going to be adding that and hoping we can pull some stuff around that and be able to get rid of the Articuno whenever we see it. So Shadowy Energy. So we got that special energy there as well. So very nice. Again, you're going to hear me yapping through it. I mean, I've just been looking through trying to get what we can for the Alakazam deck. It's one of my favorite decks so far, and I just want to be able to kind of play it more and really pull it off. Oh, we got a nice. We have a Mega Darkrai EX here coming through as well. This is really nice art here coming through. Really nice. I love that. Like the shadow, like here, and then the background. And again, this is what I meant by the EX. This one, when it does get knocked out, your opponent takes 3 prize cards. So I haven't really seen like a actual Darkrai like meta deck or anything in turn, but we'll see what people pull off, or we'll see like as the meta evolves what happens. There's a lot of rotation happening next year. The rotation just happened, so right now the rotation is fresh, and a lot of people are really happy with what they pulled off. Obviously, Dragapult being like one of the main boogeymen in the actual aspect is tough though, so we'll see though as more stuff comes out what people can do. Voltaic Energy, regular energy. Well, yeah, I mean, if you play the game, how are you enjoying the game? What decks are you all playing yourselves? I mean, did you have fun at the pre-release if you went to them? I always implore people to check out the pre-releases. Obviously my son had a lot of fun there. You know, we had people that were new to the game there as well. Ooh, Wilmer. My wife really likes this card because of the crochet, so I'm gonna actually put that to the side for her. Hey, look at that. We got another Mega Darkrai EX coming through as well. Very nice. Duskray and Abyss Eye coming through. I love that. Very cool. So different Darkrai's. We're hoping we can pull more Darkrai's there as well. But yeah, like we had somebody that was new, like a couple people that were new at the last pre-release, and it's just fun, you know, getting to teach new people the game. Obviously everybody at a pre-release knows that like there's gonna be new people, so everybody's more than willing and happy to help out. And then my son always walks out with a lot of like cards that we can put in different decks, so it's really fun. Ooh, Thievul coming through. Very nice. I love this art. This is cool. I like the art style coming through in this one. Very nice. Skill Thief. And then we have Primarina basic energy. All right, almost halfway through the first slot, and see what we can do. Yeah, another thing that my son and I like to do after we do the pre-releases is we keep those build-in battle boxes and the decks that we made together, and then we just pick out random ones as, you know, throughout the week, like throughout the week or the month, and just play some games like with random build-in battle boxes. Obviously, some build-in battle decks are better than others that we've made, and then some actual pre-release decks are a lot better than others. But it's always a lot of fun just kind of pull out random ones that we have saved up and just do battles against each other. And, you know, best of ones, best of threes, very, very nice. Ooh, Brave Bango coming through here, very, very nice. I like this art. I was expecting more of the shine with the actual like fiery like nature of it, but obviously the texture is all in the actual Bango itself. So very nice. We'll take that. And yeah, I mean, it's just fun. It just makes it competitive for us. Like, we don't have to build a lot of decks after we've already built them at pre-release. But it also gives us the chance to just play different games, and, you know, having different build and battle boxes that have different power levels always means that there's going to be different people who win. So it's always a lot of fun to see how we can pull it off and win in that aspect. Sometimes some build and battles are just really, really good off, like just out of the box. So really fun. So if you haven't done pre-releases before, but you see build and battle boxes around, pick those up, especially if it's like you and a friend that want to play. Like, pick up 2 of the same if you can, and then build those decks and have fun against each other. Ooh, nice. Gladions, Final Battle. This is a trainer. So it says you can use this card only when it is the last card in your hand. During this turn, attacks used by your Pokemon that don't have a rule box do 80 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Very, very nice. And of course, only 1 supporter per turn. Ooh, very nice though. And the energies. So far, fun box. Darkrai, Gladion. We still got more to go. Yeah, I mean, Pokemon craze has been like insane. Obviously, a lot of people picking it up, and like we play the game, but we only pick up stuff, like, you know, mostly from the pre-release or MSRP. We can obviously the Pokemon Center queues. We got lucky; we're able to get a booster box for this one and some booster bundles. So I'm only opening the booster box on channel, the booster bundles and stuff. Saved it for my son and I to open with my wife. See, they have a lot of fun, you know, going through it, opening it. And I opened up enough magic that I didn't have to, like, you know, I don't usually have to open those. So whenever we do get them, I'll usually like get the stuff at MSRP if I can, and then just put it away whenever my son like does well in school, whenever he, you know, has some good reports, or like just does something like that's awesome, honestly fantastic and worth it. I'll pull out the different boxes that we have and just open up some pack. He already knows, obviously, like that it's very, very expensive just to kind of pick up packs whenever we see them, because everybody has different prices. But you know, I picked it up from Pokemon Center. Hopefully I get lucky in the queue. If I don't, then, you know, it's just a set that we can only get at pre-release if we can. Other than that, you know, we just kind of wait and see if we find them at retail stores. But it's just the way the game is right now at the moment. So really, really nice. Oh, this art, by the way, the Delmi's art. I love the coloring on that. That's great aspect coloring there. Skarmory, Bastiodon. Nice. So that was the first half. Let's see what the second half has in store for us. Honestly, fun box so far, with a lot of EXs, a lot of hits coming through as well. Oh, look! Oh, hey! Look at that. We get the Toucannon. We get the actual full art here. I don't know exactly what they're called, but this one's a full art here. Nice. We're gonna be using that in our Alakazam deck. Really nice. I mean, we're looking for it for the deck, and it comes out. So why not add that to the deck? And then we got the Silvally here as well. Nice. That's awesome. We get to like bling out the deck a little bit. That's another good thing about the Pokemon TCG itself. The decks are pretty inexpensive, or, you know, pretty cheap to build. I mean, my Alakazam deck was like $45. The Dragapult meta deck, which again, it's like the boogeyman of the format, was only like $50 to $60 to build out. Of course, these are all just basics, not like the full arts or SIRs or any of that for the actual deck. So like if we wanted to, ooh, I like this coloring. Mega Chandelure EX coming through, very, very nice. Yeah, so like it's not like if we wanted to get, you know, blinged out versions of the deck. We just wanted the deck to actually play. Very, very cheap to pick up and play, and the game is not difficult to learn. So again, I implore you, if you haven't checked it out yourself, do so. And again, building battles are not a bad place to start at all. Really, really nice. Nice. So we got what we're looking for. Now we're gonna see if we can get some just crazy good hits out of the actual value for the set. We got some good arts so far. Let's see what else we can get in the rest of the pack. So again, more hide and sneak. Obviously you've seen a lot go through them, and then we're putting them to the side. So we're gonna see what else we can find for those decks in this set. Durable Body Annihilate, Gwyn, Bombardier, Whale Lord EX coming through. Nice. Just look at that shine. Look at the shine on the boy. Yeah, this Pokemon Center drop for this one actually, like, I think it had like a second wave as well. So it's Spiritomb, a card that a lot of people are also trying to use for the hide and sneak ability, because this one has, if you have 13 or more in your discard pile with the hide and sneak ability, choose 2 of your opponent's Pokemon and quadruple the number of counters on them. So obviously they need to have counters on them. So the other card that we talked about where it does 4 damage to each Pokemon, and then you have the, that card on there. Woo, really, really good combination, but you gotta kind of set it up in order to pull it off, right? Oh yeah, but this Pokemon Center queue obviously had like 2 drops, so we were able to get it on the first drop, and they have plenty. They were out of the ETBs and stuff, but it's okay. We're able to get a booster box and 2 bundles at MSRP. So I mean, I for one am happy to be able to do that. I know a lot of people kind of got lucky with the latest like 30th anniversary. Oh, nice art on this one, very cool. 30th anniversary one, it was on there for a while, and people were able to pick up some ETBs for that. So that's really good. I think that's a lot of fun, and just the fact that you're able to kind of, obviously it takes a while, not everything to get lucky, but it's just the fact that they print out so much is really, really nice. All right, Spiritomb. That's the card that I was talking about earlier. Nice. All right, we got a couple more packs here to go. Again, let me know how you all enjoying opening up Pitch Black. Let me know what your biggest hits have been so far in the set. And I mean, if you did a pre-release, how did you do at the pre-release? I mean, I'm always happy to hear and celebrate your wins. So please let me know what you're building for the meta decks if you haven't built something out yourself. We had some people ask on the shorts and like that we did for the pre-release. We're like, hey, how do you go play the pre-release? And I let them know, ooh, Goldini, great looking card here as well. Very, very nice. My wife's gonna be happy with that one. But we let them know, yeah, just go on the Pokemon like Play website. You look at different events, and then you can see what events they have in the area for not just the Pokemon pre-releases, but just like the different learn and plays they have, like the different leagues that they have for the week. Or you can of course go and play yourself at a local game store, which is really, really nice. Support your businesses around you. But they also tell you, and they list up the dates for the actual pre-releases. Woohoo! Armor Rouge, looking that very nice. I love this art, really, really cool. And when you do that, you look there, you see the pre-release dates, and you're able to see after that what stores are hosting pre-release events around you. That way you can know what dates and what stores you can go to set up, and then it's usually like set price. And a lot of the pre-releases are really nice because they do actual just like packs per participating. So like even if you're new to the game, you don't feel like, oh, I lost, I didn't get anything. First of all, the build-in battles themselves come with packs, so you can maybe get some good hits. We saw some great hits at the store when we were doing it as well, but most stores will do like just participating pricing. Like if you just show up and play the game, you'll get some packs for free afterwards as well. And of course, if you win and you're able to kind of pull that off as well, you get some packs out of that as well for the pricing. So it's always a lot of fun. Try it out. I mean, again, people are more than happy to teach the game, play it out. And if you're just collecting, I mean, this so far, this set has some really, really nice art that I've been seeing here. So very, very fun. Hide and sneak. Skull Fossil, Skarmory, Spiritomb. But yeah, Darkrai. We're hoping to see if we can get the last a gold Darkrai from one of these last packs. Let's see what we get out of these. Not bad. Dark Bell, Banette, Primeape. Woohoo! We haven't hit a Mega in a little bit. So Mega Excadrill coming through here in the EX. Very nice. All right. So yeah, the Darkrai is like the main hits as far as value on this set. I mean, I wouldn't mind it. Again, the decks themselves are not that expensive to make, and we already have meta decks, so if we're able to kind of sell that, if we open it to kind of bling out our decks or just pick up cards that we enjoy. Again, booster boxes, as you can tell, are always going to be a gamble, so just buy singles if you can, but you know, if you can't, just pick up the stuff at MSRP, try to, you know, wait for it. I know it's easier said than done, especially in this current market, but I just think waiting for MSRP is the way to go. But this is our last pack. Again, if you've been enjoying the video, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell notification. We're gonna see what luck this last pack brings us, and we'll go ahead and give that code card there for you all playing online. Again, really fun to play Pokemon TCG Live, so check that out. That's for you all. And let's see what this last pack brings us as far as value coming through. Electric. I've seen a lot of people try like the different electric types as well, kind of like tier 2 decks, not full on, but we'll see what's up. Seeking. And then we get the Zarude coming through. So unfortunately, no crazy big hit in that last pack. Very fun to open though. But let's go ahead and go through all the actual EXs hits that we got as far as like all the different arts. Very fun. Okay, cool. All right, so this is the different EXs. We got Morpeko. We got Mega Zeraora EX, Mega Darkrai EX, Mega Delphox EX, Mega Chandelure EX, Wailord EX, and of course the Mega Extrudo EX. And then these are like the full art SIRs that we got. We have, of course, the Mega Darkrai EX coming through here. Very nice. We got the Armarouge, the Goldeen looking fantastic, the Lurantis EX, the Toucannon, which we're definitely going to be adding again to our Alakazam deck immediately, especially because we got the, you know, the full art on this one. We get the Gladion's Final Battle. We get the Brave Bangle, and then lastly, but not least, we get the Feeble coming through here at the end. All right, so that was a lot of fun opening up our Pitch Black booster box that we got. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And of course, don't forget to check out our partners at Warden Games. If you want to buy from them directly, you can use the link down below. And of course, if you buy on tcgplayer.com, you can use my affiliate link to purchase that. And of course, I get a small cut of that, so I really appreciate it. But yeah, come back. Let's talk some more Pokemon. I know I mostly do a lot of Magic, but again, my son and I have really been enjoying the actual Pokemon game and the CCG. So we're going to try to do more of that as we get stuff. It'll be sporadic and random. And of course, we'll try to do some more gameplay for that as well, especially as he's learning the game. We're gonna see if I can record some videos of me and him battling, because trust me, he wants to win as so bad, and he challenges me. If he loses, he's like, no, let's keep playing until we win. So I'm like, okay, dude, I'm gonna have to like record some of these battles so you can kind of have some from memory. So we'll try to record some of that, put it on the channel, that way you guys can see some gameplay, especially as the new meta decks come out. But again, we'll try our best to have that for you. But again, as always, thanks so much for hanging out with us. I really appreciate it. Again, hit the subscribe button. It really helps the channel grow. We're trying to, of course, grow this channel as well. So I really appreciate it. And you can check out all the socials in the links down below. You can check us out there as well. As always, have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you all next time. Peace.